Kia ora and welcome to Inner Calling New Zealand. This is your spiritual podcast where we are going to have a sacred conscious conversations with spiritual coach, healer, spiritual leader, or meditation teacher, yoga teacher, and many more personalities. So if you are searching for peace, purpose of life, if you have lots of spiritual doubts and nowhere to go, then this podcast is for you and you are going to have lots of answers of your questions and doubts. Our today's very special guest is a very beautiful soul, Caroline Panesar. She is basically from Netherlands, right? She is basically from Netherlands. She is a healer here. She is doing this work been 20 plus years, and she is founder and linked with Soul Direction. And what you call Soul Direction is a brand. Okay. So she is founder and she is also linked with Soul Direction brand here in New Zealand, Auckland. And today we are going to have a conversation with her about her journey, about her path, about her spiritual experience. If we have any spiritual doubt, we can ask her. And we are going to know about her background and about her work as well, how she is doing it. And just give you a little brief and insights of her work. So she is healer. She is giving a soul wisdom to a person, and if anyone stuck with their health, relation, or they want to go ahead in their spiritual path, she is guiding them, she is healing them. She is also, I can say that she can literally guide them to see their past lives and give them a little balance in their life. So yeah, if you want to connect with her, we'll give you her contact information by end of this podcast. So stay tuned. So let's start our podcast with the very first question. So welcome Caroline to our podcast Inner Calling New Zealand. Thank you so much for being here. It's such a blessing to have you here with us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Today's era, let's say, especially young generations, everyone's busy. You are busy. We all are busy. So for ourselves, for a starter, what do you want to suggest them to guide them to they can heal themselves, what they can start with, even in busy time, what they can do?
Okay. Well, I think especially when we're busy is a really good time to heal yourself because you can become aware, right? You can just, I would say, start observing yourself and take responsibility for your feelings. I think that is a really big part of self-healing. It's like, okay, so you go through life, you go to the office or you drive and someone cuts you off and like, okay, observe yourself. Look at me. I'm being triggered. I'm giving my power away to someone. You know, what is that trigger, right? Like I said, for me, with my childhood, there was all these boundaries and chaos. And so when I'm experiencing that again, I get triggered straight away. So what we typically do is we blame it on, or we reject, or we push away, or we blame it on the person or the situation that we don't like. But if you bring it inwards towards yourself and you go, okay, so this is my feeling. Why am I feeling like this? Why am I reacting so strongly? When I was in that matrix state, I didn't react to anything. I was like, oh, look at that. Just happened. You almost feel a bit like an idiot because nothing rises in you, you know? Yeah. So I think that would be a very good first step. To just own it.
Self-awareness, basically.
Self-awareness, own it, bring it back to you, understand where it's coming from, and sit with it. Allow it to flow through you. Yeah.
I used to feel the same thing, like when someone scold me, someone do something bad to me, I just blame, oh, why did they do it? And then after years, it required years, I realized, okay, why me? Why they did it to me only? There is thousands of people in this earth, so they just turn on to me. So why me? So then I realized, okay, there is something what I did bad too. They didn't like it. It required lots of time, patience. And I can say after being a mom, that patience is now coming to me because I don't have any choice.
Yes,
I have to be patient.
Yeah.
But it's a good thing.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
becoming a parent is a really good experience for that, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
How you get an idea of soul direction by New Zealand?
Okay. Soul direction came about after COVID, because until then I was just operating in my own name, and people would just come through word of mouth. And then COVID changed a lot of things, the way I worked, and I was meditating a lot. And so I got this program, which is called the Warrior Journey. And it's like a group coaching program, and it has spiritual elements and inner child healing and all the stuff that we've been talking about. And I was training other people to do it, and I was like, I need a website. You know, this needs to be believable. It needs to be professional. So I sat down with my daughter, and we literally went to Kaukopakapa. I don't know if you know it. There's this beautiful playground, and we just sat in the sun and we just talked about it. So my daughter is now 21, and she helped me with a lot of my advertising and marketing. And so I was like, what shall I call it? What shall it be? Da, da, da. And we tried a couple of things, and then soul direction stuck, because soul direction is not about me, and my work is not about me. You know, it's not an ego thing. Ideally, I do have my moments, but and I work with the soul. The soul, you know, how the soul sees things, and you know, aligning people with their soul, and I help to give direction. So it's like, it's perfect. Yeah,
good to know. And if you want to give our audience an idea that how to reach out to you, even they learn things from you, or even they heal from you, so what's the best way?
That depends on who you are. A lot of people are quite shy with their vulnerabilities, and often what we work on are quite vulnerable things, come quite close to your heart. So a lot of people are better off starting with a healing session, or even a great shift. So the great shift, we have cards, and we have a chat, and then we get some guidance from spirit. Often they're like jumping around, our guides, and they're like, finally someone's listening. and then we do the healing or the karma clearing. And that, like how I do the karma clearing, I don't go into one life and describing this one life, not normally, unless spirit insists. But it's more like an impression of a theme, you know. So some people keep coming back working with alcohol or with abuse. Some people keep coming back working with faith or love or rejection or whatever. We're often on a theme. And then when we have the theme, we can ask for it to be resolved if we're ready. And usually at the moment we get permission for that, because it's time to really shift as humanity. And especially our light workers, they, you know, who I work with a lot, they need to shift. So
and you are only doing it, or you have a team?
Well, I'm not really doing it.
Wrong question.
Okay, show me, you know, and then I just tell, and then I say, okay, are you okay releasing this? More often than not, they are. And then I go, okay. So I asked Lady Portia, who's the spokeswoman for the karmic board.
Okay.
But sometimes also Lady Isis jumps in and wants to do it. And so whoever wants to do it in spirit will come through. I do believe we have teams of beings that help us, but I'm not always aware of that, because I've been told I have like thousands of healing angels in my healing teams. I was like, being aware of that would just be overwhelming. So
that's a different state, not a team.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not there yet. Can't hold that yet.
Yeah.
But they're there, you know, and they're helping, they're doing stuff.
And by talking with you, I realized that whatever emotions we have held, maybe it's from childhood or recent, whatever we have thoughts, it creates energy, let's say. And if we continue in that environment, it's a negative sort of, it may affect our physical body after that, later on. So nowadays we do have such camera where we can see a person's aura and the colors of aura and the energy body as such. So your healing works towards healing first the energy body, and once that's in balance, that's all good. That also affect the physical body. Is it true, or maybe it's a different?
It depends what modality we use. If I use Reiki or intuitive healing, yes, it works mostly through the energy. If we use craniosacral, that works directly with the body. So craniosacral is really good for trauma response, because it gets the body into relaxation state.
And people literally cry and scream in the sessions, or
sometimes. More often than not, it's just the nervous system calming down. But very often, even people walk into the room and they start crying. Like we said, when we go to the ashram, it's
burst into tears.
Yeah, because there's so much love there for them, right?
Yeah.
Because spirit is kind of literally welcoming them in.
Yeah.
And so they start crying straight away, very often, not always. Yeah.
And when you visited ashram, you burst into tears, started crying. What was that feeling? It's like a trauma crying or a different crying, and you feel good after that?
It was not a trauma crying, but I think we cry because we've not experienced it for so long. I think that's the energy that we came from originally.
Yes.
Before we split off into whatever we split off into. So it's like, oh, I'm home. And it feels like that.
So good.
It's so good. It's so good. And you can't explain it unless you've experienced it. It's literally, you can literally breathe it in, the love, right? It's palpable. Yeah.
Whenever I'm with my guru, it's not like I physically met him or one-to-one. I had that session. It's with lots of people in collectivity. But whenever I get that chance, I feel like I'm with my mother, not a birth mom, but a soul mother, and he knows everything. He knows me, but I can't recognize him. That's unfortunate. But I feel, the same thing. I feel so good, so calm. After that long crying session, it's such a good feeling. I can't express, but it's a different,
It's different, It's very different.
Yeah. And in our culture, we believe that each soul have one guru or teacher to guide a soul to their path or journey, which is our ultimate goal. So how do you feel about it? Do everyone really need a teacher, or maybe they just know their thing? Soul just know their thing. They'll just get that path.
I think not everybody needs a teacher. But there are certain things. I believe that we used to need a guru, like in the time of Jesus, for example.
Yes.
We needed someone who was enlightened to become enlightened.
Yes.
I don't believe that is true necessarily anymore, but it's definitely helpful. I mean, why wouldn't you? The guru has so much knowledge. The guru can look straight through you. The guru knows who you are, knows your faults. You don't even have to explain it.
Yes.
And they can just press this one button and you go, ow!
Well, you know it.
So I think having a guru or having a teacher helps, and it speeds things up. Nowadays, I've seen some people who've not had other lifetimes on Earth before. I call them starseeds, just with my limited understanding of what's going on. And they come with the physical understanding of what it's like to live in oneness. So their connection with spirit is very different. For some of them, the expression or the feeling of love is very different. As humans, we have this thing that love is like, like you say, you cry when you experience it because it's like, it just makes your heart overflow. But their experience of love is much more neutral. It's like a love, like everything that we're made of, if that makes sense. I can't quite find the words for it. Half the time I experience things and I can't describe it because I don't have the words. But I don't think everybody needs a guru. I'm actually myself a little bit conflicted because I've had several gurus, and I tend to go and I do something with this guru, like say oneness, and I become a oneness giver, a blessing giver, and then I just do the work, spiritual work and the workshops, and then I go, this is getting a bit expensive, for example. Like oneness is quite expensive. I'm like, oh, this is a bit expensive. It shouldn't be so expensive. And then, I kind of convince myself that I need to move on. And I've been told by other spiritual, mediums that is part of my lifetime. But then I also feel like I'm I don't know if this is part of the podcast. You can cut this out.
That's fine.
But I also feel like I'm deserting the guru that has taken me under the wing. And then I'm like, okay, well, gurus know who you are. You know, it's
Actually, I think Guru is the only person in this entire earth who can guide you, or person like you, who can guide a person to move inwards rather than outwards. Everything in this entire world is turning you outwards. Like we are scrolling, we are doing a business, we are doing a job, we are talking with someone. Everything is outwards. Who turned you inwards? Maybe there is some spark, you got inspired, maybe a person like you or a guru. There are few person who actually guide you to go within. So
yeah, well, I wouldn't put myself on the same level as a guru. I'm not a guru. I'm just someone who gets messages and transmits them, and you do
are a
with that what you
medium.
want
We
to do.
all are a medium.
Yeah. So, but I don't, a guru is definitely something completely different. So, what was I going to say? What else was there? Was another part to your question about teachers and gurus. Yes. So the guru can take you. Is the only one who can. Well, there's also certain experience levels that I think only a guru can take you to. But that is, I think, what I love about this world that we live in now is that we get to choose, right?
Yeah. A freedom.
Yeah.
So, totally different question now. How do you feel about our body? So, we have one body which we can see. There is an energy body we can't see, but there's definitely energy shuffling there. There's 7 chakras. If we do meditation, we feel the energy in each chakra. If anything is blocked in that chakra energy, it affects again the physical level. So how do you feel about it, and how do you think the healing can work towards it?
Okay. I don't feel much about it.
So
it's just something that I've been taught.
The philosophy only.
Yeah. But I think what's important is to understand what the chakras are working with, because we have, the chakras are energy, but they're also consciousness. So there's a certain consciousness in each chakra that, that we're working with. So if you're blocking a certain area, it's because that type of consciousness you want to block. That's where you're hurt. So, for example, I work a lot with people with sexual abuse issues, right? And often it's the first and the second chakra that are, I don't like the word blocked, but they're kind of like, they're heavier, the energy doesn't flow properly. And so how you can work with that yourself without doing the healing. Once you do Reiki, you can give Reiki to yourself and to your chakras, which is amazing. But before that, or without that, you can do certain yoga poses. So if you look online and you look at yoga for sacral chakra, they will give you exactly what yoga positions will be helpful for that area. So you can do that. There's also a seed sound of each chakra that you can chant. And again, that's all online. What else? There's certain colors. So if you want to work with the sacral chakra, for example, which is orange, you can eat oranges or orange food. You can wear orange undies.
But does this work?
Pardon?
Does this work?
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Because it vibrates at a certain frequency that corresponds to the color that you're working with. So, I haven't seen the chakras, but there's so many people who have seen them, who have reported exactly the same thing. Actually, a funny anecdote, my daughter, when I taught her Reiki when she was like 10 or something, and I was teaching them about the chakras, and she goes, Mom, no, that's bullshit. All my chakras are pink and turquoise. And I went, really? Can you see them? And she goes, yeah. And she is very psychic. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe hers are different. I don't know. But I couldn't tell her because I've never seen them. But yeah, so you can do colors, sounds, food, chanting, and then yoga poses. And all these things will affect your chakra. You can also do visualizations. So energy follows intent. So when you have an intent, for example, if you know that the chakras are moving, they're all moving in a certain direction, right? And so it's like this energy vortex. I have never quite figured out which way they're moving. To me, they're all moving clockwise.
Clockwise, yeah.
But, other people have different ideas about it. And so if you visualize your chakra in a vortex and it's moving and you give it a color, then you can, with your intent, you can make the color brighter. Or with your breath, you can breathe into it. And that all helps as well. So if you have a pendulum, if you don't believe me or you don't believe yourself, you can use a pendulum and you can have that pendulum and before and after you do that. Okay. And you can see the difference.
That's a new. Yeah. So while you close your eyes or do meditation, you don't feel any energy or something is moving in your back, like chakra or something?
It's not what I focus on. It's not what I focus on. I either focus on being embodied, being present in the body. So then I just am. Or I focus on, which is more lately, like getting guidance from spirit and connecting with spirit, in which case my mind is a little bit more involved and my heart, but I don't necessarily focus on the different chakras.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, do you?
No, I didn't feel anything yet.
Oh, okay.
I just read it or heard it somewhere, and it's just a philosophy for me as well.
Yeah.
I didn't feel anything.
Well, I every now and then I do like a pre-recorded Kundalini meditation.
Yeah.
And they go through all the chakras, so you know which chakra you're working on. And again, you can visualize, and you can breathe into it and whatever. Do the mantra of that chakra, and then you might feel something.
Feel good. Actually, I didn't feel about chakras, didn't see it, but I feel something which you say, like our body is made of 5 elements, like natural elements. So if I want to heal some chakra which are linked to that element, particularly like earth, and I know that something's not right with my stomach, or maybe I want to heal that chakra, I go into open space barefoot and just pray to Mother Earth.
Oh, yes.
Calm me down and absorb all my negativity and give me good energy. And I feel something that time. Not in chakra level, but I feel something going from my hand and legs out of my body.
Yeah.
So, again, next question based on this only. How do you feel about 5 elements? Are they really healing us?
Yes, most definitely. It's not necessarily something that I work a lot with. I do think grounding is super important. And when I teach my Reiki, I really work with grounding. And I insist people learn how to ground themselves properly. So, often you see those meditations and people go, oh, bring your roots into the earth. And I'm like, I don't notice anything. It doesn't work for me at all. But it's like, I want people to feel their weight on the earth. I want them to feel that connection, and I want them to consciously connect to the earth, because the earth is, like you say, is a living being.
Yeah, it's having gravity, so we can feel that also.
Yeah,
at least gravity is the thing we actually feel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So we do like several exercise of elements. Like one is with earth, like close your eyes and feel it. Something's going from your hand. It's actually I feel. And same with the sky and the space. It's like unlimited, and we can also open our hands like this and pray, or whatever you want to feel. Just say it. Okay, give me good energy, and you feel that you just get lost, like you feel the wide, vast, like a sky or space. Maybe get blank sometimes. So that's what I feel personally.
Yes, me too. And I think the two are really important. So, for example, when you do a lot of healing, or you can get or meditation, you can get quite ungrounded because you're lost in that spaciousness, and then it's really important to ground yourself. But if you're too grounded, then you lose touch with that. So I think the two needs to be in balance, and I think they're in balance in the heart.
Oh yes, and which is very important, because you mentioned we need at least that love to start with this journey, because there's different kind of love. Let's say I love my kid, that is a selfish love. I love my husband, selfish love, and just a boundary is there. But I love everyone without having any expectation. That loving.
Yeah, that's love. And that feels very different, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that feels very different. Yeah.
So next question is, according to you, we all have the birth and the death. There's expiry date with all. So what's the ultimate goal of our life? Why we get born?
Well, I'll probably find out once I croak. To be at the moment, my working definition is that we're here to experience.
Experience.
So I believe in a universe that has created us as souls, but we are also part of this universe, of this source that we call God or whatever you want to call it, right? And we're here to experience ourselves. That's my definition.
Yeah.
From experience that when my parents died, they both came back and they told me a little bit about what it was like for them. So my mum came back and showed her soul self to me and showed me that she was not broken and that she was not who she was here on earth, and that we were actually really connected as souls and that we had had lots of lifetimes together. When my dad passed, he showed me that, because in life he was very connected to my mom, and when she died he found it quite hard to be here, so he died quite soon afterwards. And he showed me very proudly that now that he was in spirit, he didn't need my mom anymore. And on earth he was a traveler. He used to teach geography and he was always traveling. And then he showed me that in spirit he became a messenger.
Oh.
So he had chosen to become a messenger because that was also traveling, but in a different way. And he goes, I still have my travel spirit.
Yeah.
So I think we are consciousness, and once we pass, we will still be consciousness, and our impressions of our lifetimes, of all our lifetimes, will be with us. And as you know, the negative ones stay with us a lot more than the positive ones. So then, if you've had a lot of rebirths, you'll have a lot of negative karma that needs to be released.
Release and balance, yeah.
Yeah. But some people know more about this in terms of like, you go to this realm and you go to that level, and you need to be in a very good space when you pass. I think the Indian culture knows much more about that than I do.
Yeah. We have lots of books also for guiding people.
Yeah.
It's in book. What we experience is a reality.
Yeah. Well, exactly.
Yeah. So I think based on your experience, there must be some levels. Few souls decided to be in that space where they can be a messenger. Some soul decided to be merged with consciousness and never come back. Some soul have left karmas. They definitely get rebirth. So I think there's layers or levels or boundaries where they bound with.
Yeah.
Depends what they want to do, what they choose. Yeah. But who knows?
Yeah. Well, they say that the ascended masters, like Jesus, like, that they have chosen, once they died, they have chosen to then stay in spirit to help us from spirit because they have a different perspective. So that makes sense to me.
Yeah. True, I believe. Okay.
I don't know if we always get to choose. They say that karma is something that kind of pulls you back. What I said to my spirit guides this life is that I would love to release all karma, and all the karma that accumulate in this life, I would like it to be released before I die. So I get to choose if I want to come back or not. I don't want to have to come back because I still have some relationship issue with someone. But of course, that doesn't just depend on me. It depends on other people as well. But what I've noticed is that if I cut someone off in traffic, 5 minutes later, someone else will cut me off.
Yes.
So I think instant karma. I do believe in instant karma, and I believe that is happening. I think my guides are helping me in that respect. Like, we crossed the line there. Okay, Yeah.
For me, what's happening is, let's say, I literally feel that all the past karmas, let's say, get balanced, washed off. We do some meditation and practice and all. After that, there is a new karma
Yeah.
we unknowingly bind with us. So um, I have no solution of it yet. How to get rid of it?
Meditation, apparently.
Yes,
That's what
meditation.
Shri says.
Mhm.
Yeah, meditation really helps.
And because we are living in a society, not in a jungle or Himalayas, where we choose to be that choose to have that life where we can only do regular practice and meditation. We are in society, so we have to do job, we have to do feed our kids, we have to do lots of stuff. Being in a family, so having said that, we may have such emotions as well, here and there, like ups and downs, and we feel angry, we feel sad, we feel this, that, ego, lots of things. And even after being spiritual or being here in this path, having lots of practice, it's not going away that easily. So yeah, I don't have such solution right now.
It actually gets worse.
Mm-hmm.
The more you're on the spiritual path, the more these things will come to your attention. You know, when you
Yes.
start, you're ignorant and you don't see, right?
Yes.
And it's like, and then the more you meditate, the calmer you become inside, the more you see strongly what is not aligned.
And I feel lighter when I was in ashram or with guru or with some good soul in collectivity. I feel lighter. I feel something cleansed. Some clearance happened. Oh, good.
Yes.
I got balance. Now again, I'm here doing my routine.
Yeah.
And that garbage, getting all the garbage. And again, I need to clear myself. No, there's a cycle. That's not good. I want to get out of it.
Yeah, and that's a journey, hey?
Yeah.
But I do think that becoming aware is such a big deal.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and sitting with it. Can I share a quick?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, a little thing that I've been told that works really well with feelings and emotions and energies. So what you do is you feel something. So say you get angry with your child, so not fast enough or whatever, right?
Yes.
And so you feel that anger and you feel it inside you and you go, okay, where do I feel this? Where in my body? I go, okay, I feel it. I mean, generally we feel it here, right? Okay. How big is it? Okay, what's kind of that big? Okay. And what shape does it have? Okay, it's that shape. What color does it have?
Really?
That color. And it's literally, you know, when you're angry, when you're feeling anger, it's here. When you go, what color does it have? You put it there. You're looking at it. So you're disengaging from it. You're separate from it. And then you go, oh, okay. So you were then in this creative process, and then you go, okay. So then you think about something neutral, whatever, your left ear or your big toe, and then you come back to it and you go, what color is it? And what you find, if you keep doing that, it starts to shift. It starts to change color. It starts to have less of an effect on you, because what you're doing is you're releasing the resistance to it by using your senses. It's very powerful and it's very effective.
True. When I see all the monks and all such people, they are very calm, you know. I feel like, wow, they never get angry. How?
Yeah.
What they're doing. So yeah, good one. But it requires lots of practice, you know. We have to be vigilant and aware all the time.
Yeah.
Good. Well, thank you for sharing that. So this is my personal experience and feeling. You may have a different, but what I felt is I belong to India. So India is very crowded, lots of population, and each people have their thought, different thought. So when I was in that general crowd, like let's say railway station or bus station, somewhere where they are running, getting late for their work, and they are having lots of stress thoughts. Okay, at that time I want to get rid of that crowd, go away from that crowd, maybe go to home early, maybe go to my workplace little early. I want to get away from that crowd. But when I'm with such a collectivity where people are doing prayers and meditation, I feel good. I want to stay there longer and longer and longer. So there's a distinct difference between those two crowd, and I feel that people's thought and that energy may affect us silently. We don't know, but there is a thought pollution, as per my guru. There is a thought pollution people are creating daily by their thoughts.
Yeah.
And we are not aware of it, but that is also causing the global warming because it's a heat getting out of their body.
Yeah.
We have to be in present, thoughtless, which is very hard. But what do you feel about it? That's what I experience with different crowd.
Yeah. No, I totally get you, and I think there's a reality to it. If you wait, they say that it's a really good idea to meditate early in the morning.
Yes.
And there's a reason for that, because there's a lot of people who are still asleep and they haven't they haven't started polluting the environment, right?
Yes.
I heard someone say once, we should find depressed people, which is not, you can't do that. But, it's like when we engage in negative thoughts a lot, we are responsible for creating a lot of negativity in this world, right? So, and guilty, I've been there. So I do think that crowds affect us. And when you meditate in a crowd, it's super powerful. They've done experiments. They've done scientific, you know more about it than I do probably. But they've done experiments where it actually showed that crime was reduced in areas where there was mass meditation.
Yes.
So you change the energy. So you can change the energy by healing yourself. I think that is, for everybody, that is our responsibility, to heal ourselves and to start thinking harmonious thoughts. And yes, we're human, we will have our moments, but to keep asking ourselves, who am I being? How am I feeling? What am I thinking? And to say to each other as well. When you have good friends. I know this is not a very Kiwi thing to do, and I've got into trouble with this. But in Holland, we remind ourselves, we remind each other, what are you doing right now? What are you thinking? What is happening? Do you really want to think like this? Because this is going to affect your life, but it's also going to affect what I call the collective of all the human energies, And so I do think it's very important. And when sometimes people get together and they just gossip and they talk about all these negativities,
exactly.
I find it so hard to be with.
Exactly.
It's like, what are you doing? You're polluting the air.
Yes.
Go away. Stop doing that.
Yes.
But I also recognize that as human beings, we have a pull towards that. Easy things you can do to kind of stop yourself from taking things on. Okay. So this is just from my own experience. So when you're in an environment with lots of people who are thinking lots of things, and you're just like, visualize white light around you, or golden light, depending on what the color of your guru is. And you just visualize yourself in this egg of white light, and it's like, that is who you are. And then all this other stuff will just fall away. So that is one. If you found that things have started affecting you, you can do the same thing. Actually, there's one really nice one, which I really like. You imagine like a spiral of white or golden or sparkly light that starts at your feet, and it just goes in a clockwise direction, and you can just pull it up. And you just imagine that this spiral takes away any negativity, any lower vibrations that you don't want to have into your space. And then you just imagine it going to source, angels, whatever you believe in.
That is my space. I have to have control. We taught that what is outside, there's almost same thing inside. If you are looking for a god or even guru or a teacher or a light for outside, and we are praying to them, oh Lord, please help me, oh God, please help me. There is nothing outside, it's all within you. So is it true? Do you feel the same? Yes.
Yeah, I very much feel like that. I actually feel like, I don't feel like it is the truth of it, because I'm human. So I do feel when I meet someone or when I meet you, and it's like nice and I enjoy it, and I experience you as separate from me in that moment. And I think that's what we're supposed to feel. But I know, or I think I know, or I believe, I suppose I should say, I believe that we are just big movie projectors. We're like a holographic, we are a projection of the divine. And then we're projecting, so we're walking around and we're projecting. So say I have an issue with confidence, then I'll be projecting Either
Yeah.
people who have a lack of confidence or people who trigger my lack of confidence, because that's the energy I'm holding. So that's mostly what I work with, but it's the same as what you were describing.
It's like we are a mirror.
Yeah.
What we are feeling, if we are having any trouble or problem, it's us.
Yes.
We are a mirror.
And I think that is a very, apart from whether it's true or not,
Mm.
I think it's a very useful way of looking at the world, because when you say you have a conflict with someone, right, and you go, they are bad and they did that and blah, 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 what good is that going to do?
Yeah.
It creates more negative energy in the collective.
Yes.
It creates negative energy for that person, and it creates negative energy for you. But if you can go, oh, that person is reflecting something back to me, what is that? And you can figure out what it is. You can heal it inside yourself, because that's ultimately the only thing you have control over, right? So when you heal it in you, then what is showing up in your mirror will be different.
Yes. And I think it's true only because I felt that when I was blaming others, nothing got changed. It became worse and worse. And then I start realizing some things. The problem is with me. I need to fix. Okay, so meditation is the only way I know. So sometimes I miss it, but I try to do regularly. And when I feel that, okay, I'm in good mood, I'm in good state, I feel good, then I realize the same person which I had problem with in past, it's good now. They just from there and only they just call me, hey, how are you doing? All good. So I feel that it's true that what we are feeling, maybe we reflect it outside, and exactly what other person do the same with us.
I also, this is not quite on topic, but someone also once said to me, if you have an issue with anybody or anything around you, you can ask yourself, what would love do? You know, because what happens is when we're blaming and stuff, we're resisting. We're resisting the experience. And so when you go, what would love do? You welcome it in, and then it can just move through you, and it can become whatever it needs to become.
Wow.
I really like that one.
Yes. Thank you, Caroline, for giving such a nice message to all our audience and to me as well, giving all the lights to all my doubts and all the questions I have. And it's such a good discussion we had, and I feel really wonderful after that. So thank you so much for that. We reach up to end of our this session, but I would love to talk more after this. So we may have lots of other sessions after this, hopefully, when time permits. So this is like rapid fire round, and it's like whatever comes in your mind, you can answer that quickly.
Okay.
One mantra or affirmation you like or love?
Life is not about hiding from the storm. It's about dancing in the rain.
Nice. A book that changed your life?
So many. I think The Journey Home by Lee Carroll.
One quality every healer must embody?
Humility.
One thing you never leave home without you living, you carry it all the time?
My phone.
And your beautiful soul. What you are feeling right now or all the time? What's your general feeling?
My general feeling is curiosity.
According to you, the soul is?
Everywhere.
And according to you, healing is?
Harmony.
Freedom is?
Choice.
A favorite quote or line that inspires you?
I think I already gave you that.
A final message or blessing for our audience?
Okay, let me turn to the audience. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast, and thank you so much for all the work that you've already been doing and for being the beautiful soul in this world. You are very necessary, no matter how you feel, no matter what you do. You are part of the tapestry of life. So thank you for being here. Without you, we would not be here either.
So nice. How other people contact you? Any website or email ID?
Yeah. So my website is www.soul-direction.com. And yeah, it has everything in there. It has my phone number as well.
I'm your host Khushali Jani, and for Guru Tattva Himalayan Meditation, I'm following this path since childhood, and it completely changed my life. So I would like to explore more about other people's journey as well. And here I am with this podcast. We are going to have more more guests like her, and this will be very interesting in future. So stay tuned. Keep looking into our new episodes. For that, you need to subscribe. You can share this with others if it touch your soul, if it give you a little guidance, and you can comment your favorite part from this video. Also, don't forget to click on the bell icon. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, Caroline, for being present in this world and universe. What you are doing, we need it. So thank you for being beautiful, beautiful soul. Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Thank you so much. I've really enjoyed this.
Yes, so me too. It's a nice new, and every time I got lots of brand new information.
Yes, I know, right?
Yes.
It really felt like we were just sharing. I love this much more than when you have these discussions where people are pitted against each other and they have to convince each other of their truth. But this is like, well, this is what I think. What do you think?
Yes.
I think that's how we change the world, by learning to listen to each other
and respect that.
And respecting, yeah.